the Mexican magician said he would disappear on the count of 3. And then he goes, uno, dos, poof! And then he disappeared without a trace.
Wow. Wow.
Why don't they make poop-shaped after-dinner candies and call them excrements?
Well, look who just figured out how to make his first million.
That duck walks into a bar. He says, you got any bread? The bartender says no. The duck says, okay. And then the duck says, hey, bartender, you got any bread? And then the bartender says, no. The duck says, you got any bread? And the bartender says, no. And if you say, got any bread one more time, I'm gonna nail your bill to this bar. And the duck says, all right. And then the duck says, hey, bartender, you got any nails? And the bartender says, no. And then he says, all right, then, got any bread? Do you think if you lived life as Mike Rowe?
Mike Rowe?
Yeah, Mike Rowe. The
Dirty Jobs
Dirty
guy?
Jobs guy. That you would have to go around your whole life saying that you have a Mike Rowe penis?
That's the dirtiest job of all.
I'm just gonna follow the delightful scent of baking bread. It's the yeast you can do.
Mr. and Mrs. Brown, an elderly couple who lived in the heart of London, were sitting quietly in their home when an air raid siren warning sounded. In the din of the siren, Mr. and Mrs. Brown rushed off for the nearest air raid shelter. Suddenly, Mrs. Brown stopped, turned, and started to retrace her way back to her home. Mr. Brown asked what was wrong. I have forgotten my teeth, said Mrs. Brown, and I'm going back to get them. What do you need your teeth for? Barked Mr. Brown. What do you think the Nazis are throwing? Sandwiches?
Are you serious?
It's like I just fucking made that up off the top of my head. Wow. From the Pocketbook of War Humor, 1943.
Are you dead serious?
Okay.
That was the joke.